everyone, first thing first, I'm Joseph. My surname is Menru. My group and I, consisting of 5 members, are all third-year students here at the University of Goroka, undertaking the Bachelor of Science in Education program 2025. Our course of presentation is Managing Behavior. The course code is EDY 2312. The lecturer for the course is Dr. Kravia, and our tutor is Mr. Iwasi. Okay, our topic of presentation will be basing on the attitude problem in PNC. And the subtopic is how dressing code contributes to the negative and downfall of the human quality and behavior. There are basically 4 points to be discussed. Each member will be elaborating on each point. They will also talk about how to maintain and improve good dressing, and so forth. So the 4 points will be elaborated further are: the first point is perceived lack of respect, and the second point is negative self-image, and the third point is the social exclusion, and the last point here is that the influence on behavior and attitude of others. Okay, well, I'll leave it to the each members to be elaborated further on the points that they have taken. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Simon, her name is James. I'm going to further elaborate on with some points on how poor dressing causes negative behaviors. There are some points to be elaborated. Poor dressing choices can lead to negatively behaviors, affecting one's confidence, mood, and even social intentions. Feeling uncomfortable or insecure in one's clothing can make it difficult to focus, interact positively with others, and perform tasks effectively. Additionally, the way someone dresses can influence how they are perceived by others, potentially leading to misunderstandings or judgment. Point number one, reduce confidence. When clothing feels uncomfortable or doesn't match one's desired image, it can negatively impact self-esteem and confidence. This can lead to avoidance of social situations or a reluctance to engage in activity that require a positive and confident. Point number two, difficulty performing. Uncomfortable or distracting clothes can make it challenging to concentrate on task or academic work. It also lead to feeling of restlessness or discomfort, making it difficult to stay focused and engaged. Point number three, negative mood. Clothing can influence mood and emotions. Wearing clothes that make someone feel insecure or uncomfortable can lead to feelings of sadness and anxiety. Conversely, feeling good in what you are wearing can boost mood and improve overall well-being. Point number four, impact on social interactions. The way someone's dress can affect how they are perceived by others. Poorly chosen or mismatched clothing can lead to negatively assumptions or judgment, potentially impacting social interactions and relationships. For examples, an individual wearing torn clothing to a formal gathering may be viewed as dismissive of the event significantly, leading others to view them uncomfortable. Some improvements promote community workshop on dressing code as their importance in social situations. This workshop can emphasize how dressing well can enhance personal reputations and respect within the community.
Hello everyone. Good morning. My name is Judy Tengdi and I'll be talking about how poor dressing causes negative self-image. Before that, I will define what is negative self-image. Negative self-image means that most of our thoughts that we people have in ourselves are negative. Poor dressing can contribute to negative self-image and low self-esteem. When people do not feel good about their appearances, they may act defensively or negatively toward others. The way we dress can significantly influence how we perceive ourselves and how other people perceive us. When someone constantly dresses poorly or in a way that does not reflect his or her personality and self worth, it can lead to negative self image. And this negative self image often manifests in low self esteem, lack of confidence, and negative behaviors. For example, imagine a student who always wears old clothes that are stained and worn out of tone. Due to these appearances of his or her clothes, that student feel self-conscious when interacting with peers and feel being judged. As a result, that student may avoid social situations, participate less in class, and even withdraw from his or her friends, believing that their appearances define them and he or she is not. These cycles reinforce negative self image, making it more challenging for that student to be feel accepted and confident. Therefore, there are some strategies we can do to improve ourselves and feel accepted and confident. 1. Mindful dressings. Encourage individuals to choose clothes that fits them, flatters their body shape, and reflect their personalities. Dressing in a way that makes them feel good can improve self-esteem. 2. Education on appropriate attire. Providing guidance for appropriate dressings in different settings. Example like casual, formal, or professional can help individuals to understand the effect of their clothing choices on self-affection and social interaction. 3. Personal styles and development. Supporting individuals in developing their own personal styles can empower them to express themselves positively through their clothing. This could advise on colors, patterns, and styles that they feel comfortable in. 4. Positive reinforcement. Surrounding individuals with supportive friends or mentors who provide positive feedbacks about their appearances and personal styles can help build positive, constructive self image. And the five and the last one is counseling workshops. Attending workshops on course for self esteem, body image, and dressing confidently can provide motivation and practical skills to boost self confidence. Therefore, to conclude, by taking all these steps, individual people can improve their dressing habit, which in turn can help foster more positive self image and reduce the negative behavior that associate with feeling of inadequate and judged. That's all from me and thank you.
I will be emphasizing more on the negative behavior caused by the dressing code in PNG. In Papua New Guinea, dressing code is valued. People are judged according to their dressing. Respect is gained according to their dressing. Therefore, poor dressing code leads to negative behaviors such as bullying, teasing, picking on, rape, and even sexual assault. For example, if a female wears a clothes which is too exposed of her body, she is more likely to be teased, bullied, and picked on by the publics because this dressing is not appropriate in our society, which also leads to rape. On the other hand, males should not wear female clothes and do female stuffs. Also become the victim of their dressing code. However, these negative behaviors are more likely to cause one's life feel offended, and unwelcome in a society where he or she belongs to. And this leads to suicide. All in all, modesty is important to both male and female. Modesty is valued and respected in this country.
Magdala, my name is Haq. In this presentation, I will talk about the influence of poor dressing on behavior and attitude in school, in social settings. Appearance is a powerful form of nonverbal communication, and the way individual can dress greatly influence participation, attitude, and behavior. In society, clothes serve not only as a form of personal expression but also as a signal of value, respect, and discipline. When individuals consistently dress inappropriately or carelessly, it can have a profound effect on their own behavior as well as on the attitude and conduct of those around them. Some of the influence on social behavior. People are inherently social beings who often look to other or cues on how to behave. This is especially true within peer group or community where conformity to group norms in common. The individual dressing become prevalent in social cycle. It may normalize lax attitude toward personal grooming, public decoration, and social responsibility. Individuals who observe such dressing may pay adopt similar habit not out of personal preference but due to the desire to fit or avoid social isolation. Furthermore, poor dressing can subtly influence a person's own behavior. Wearing clothes that is unkempt, overly casual, or inappropriate for the setting may lead to a diminished sense of self-respect or responsibility. This can manifest in the form of reduced discipline, a decline in manners, and a weakness commitment to social standard. Over this time, this negative behavior may spread, creating an environment where disregard for norms become widely accepted. For example, like peer influence. Considering a group of students who regularly attend school in clothing that is wrinkled, dirty, or overly revealing. Initially, this might seem harmless. However, as those students begin to follow the trend, the overall atmosphere of the learning environment may shift. Teacher and administration may notice an increase in casual attitude toward rules, th- tenderness, and even classroom behavior. In this way, poor dressing habit can contribute to a broader culture of indiscipline and reduce academic seriousness. Some of the improvement like addressing the issue through positive role model. One effective method of addressing the influence of poor dressing on behavior is through the promotion of positive. These are individuals who address appropriately and maintain a high standard of personal conduct by showing such individual in school, workplace, and community society can reinforce in the idea that there is a meaningful connection between appearance and behavior. Educational institutions and organizations can implement initiatives such as dressing code campaign, membership program, and media contests that highlight the benefit of dressing well. This initiative should not only emphasize clothing but also the value of respect, responsibility, and professionalism that come within it. To conclude, the way individual dress play a significant role in shaping their own behavior as well as the attitude of those around them. Poor dressing can lead to the normalization of negative behavior as a general decline in social standards. However, it is conscious effort to promote positive role models and create awareness about the importance of appearance. It is possible to foster an environment where attire support and enhance respect, responsible conduct. Thank you.
It's me again, Joseph Mendu. To summarize and to conclude everything, dressing code is in fact one of the key factors that This is to transform and to give the positive self-reflection, which can eventually lead to good behavior and attitudes within our society and the nation as a whole. All in all, when we dress up poorly or mismatch the event, leads us being categorized as an attitude problems in Papua New Guinea. Well, to recommend, we as a youth and adult can start dress up decently and as well as start encourage and guide others, especially your siblings or other small ones, to start dress up neat and tidily as of now and onwards. And of course, start reinforce them if you need to do so. That can be leads to a long-term vision where people can improve the ways of dressing and the attitude of dressing, which is the only way to transit and transform our attitude from negativity to the positivity. The focus is on the dressing that suits the event or the custom or even the culture of the nation as a Papua New Guinea. Thank you.